Hey, Justin. How's Mr. Justin doing tonight?
Oh, I'm all right.
Did you get a nappy?
Nah,
Oh,
it's storming like crazy here, though.
oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was raining on and off, but the sun's out now, but we got another round coming through shortly at about 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock.
Yeah, it's starting to storm here pretty good. What's up, TJ, Jody, Brenda?
Good evening, everybody. Brenda. I got a couple of ships today, but not much going on out there.
Oh, freaking stack of Nintendo Switches on my desk.
I got a ship that I want to get. It's coming up bound. It's a BBC self-loading, unloading out of the UK, headed for Burns Harbor. But it's still down a ways. It's still about, I'm guessing, half hour, 40 minutes away from being at the Black River.
Oh, well.
But south of that, down the river, there's nothing. North of that, way up, there's a federal Ashi coming down bound, but he's about 60 miles north of 50 miles north of me.
Coming up, TJ.
TJ,
What's up, Jim?
Jim.
Yeah, I got the switches hooked up to my computer now so the kids can use the screens when they want to
Oh,
play.
okay.
I just really wish my monitors would have came with a controller. It's super annoying when you go to need to switch inputs and you got to do it with the buttons on the bottom of the screen.
Now, what
I
kind of
wish
a
they,
controller do you use?
no, I'm saying I wish it came with a remote control. My
Oh,
monitors to switch inputs and do the volume because they got built-in speakers and they have different inputs, but there's no remote control with it, so you have to go through the buttons just to turn the volume down. It's annoying. You have to go through like 3 different menus just to get to the volume.
wow. Yeah, that would be annoying, especially at my age. I couldn't handle that.
So I just I don't think they make a controller form. I'm gonna have to research it. See if there is something I can put on there. May act as a remote.
Boone just had his dinner. Right, Boner? Yeah.
Yeah.
How are your
Right.
pupper dogs doing?
Oh, they're all right. Ooh, MSI control. Okay. Remote display app. See, there might be an application for it. Place.
Corey could probably tell you. Corey's not here, but Corey knows all that stuff.
Control. Remote display. Assume I'm going to download it on my computer. Run down here. Oh yeah. I said hi to them.
Yep. Brenda, Jim, Giggles,
Yeah, it
Frank,
is a
Bizzo.
dark, dreary evening tonight.
Is it really?
It's just solid clouds. It's rainy. Kind of quiet outside. I don't know. Sometimes I like days like this.
Just kind of kick back and relax.
I mean, I don't know. There's something calming about it, I guess. To me, at least. It's a lot cooler, though. I'll tell you that. Feels good outside right now.
What's the temperature?
I'm not sure, but it feels good outside right now.
Yeah, it's 66 degrees here, so it's warmer than it has been in the past, but it's a little bit because of all the rain and humidity, it feels a little bit hotter than what it is.
Honestly, it feels like maybe mid 70s, high 70s, maybe. It's not, it doesn't feel hot at all. It just feels like it's kind of perfect the way it is.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, well, the clouds I think are so thick that it's just reflecting a lot of sunlight out here. It always gets pretty, it always cools down and gets like your allergies and everything. You have less problems with that when it's raining. But the minute them clouds move, oh my God, that's when the humidity hits you. All right. Let me put this back. Yeah, if I can use this remote control, it'd be sweet. Search for devices. I don't know if mine has it. It's gonna have some crazy shit built in. Doesn't tell you what to do though.
Jim said hello to everybody.
What's up, Jim?
Frank/Jody says hello.
What's up, Jim?
Jonathan Jackson in the chat.
Okay, so it looks like I have to have it on my phone and my computer as long as it's on the same Wi-Fi it works. Which is fine with me. The only time I need it anyway. What's up, Randy?
Randy, how's it going?
Here comes the fucking thunder again. The backyard is flooded.
Your backyard's flooded?
Oh, a little bit. It's not like coming. It's not like nothing crazy. It's just that one little area that floods all the time.
Randy
Water
says he's got severe thunderstorms coming through right now.
Yeah, by the way. Uh, all you can do, Randy, is hunker down in your man cave and hope the power don't go out.
Yep. Jonathan says Fortnite is lagging like crazy.
I don't know. I was just on it. I didn't have an issue with it. I don't know. Could be his internet. Or some kind of glitch. Who knows? Because you could have different glitches on different platforms as well. It's up at the top, Joe.
Here comes Joe.
What's up?
Hey Joe, how's it go?
Not much.
You blew it, Justin. You blew it.
He didn't make it on here before me.
No, you blew it. You don't understand. If you just left it alone and seen, when you started talking about the weather, Paul started talking about the weather, so I don't have to go on a boat.
All right, I gotta download this program.
You wouldn't
Well,
have said
speaking
anything
of the
about
weather-
rain. We would have seen.
Speaking of the weather, Joe, how's it over there?
There you go. You see, I wasn't even on 7 minutes. See, I said first thing's gonna happen is if nobody comes on within 7 minutes, you're gonna say the weather was either good or bad there, and then you were gonna wonder how the weather's at other places. And then he came on talking about the weather. So he blew it. And I said, if Paul doesn't say anything about the weather in the first I said 5 minutes, I'll go climb that boat.
Well,
And guess what?
that was a safe bet.
That was a safe bet.
That's about the only thing we've got to really talk about is the damn weather
No, that's what old people talk
or
about.
your crashed helicopter.
Oh, I don't have a helicopter.
Hey, best friend. Hey, best
Old
friend.
people talk about weather.
Well,
Justin,
I guilty. I'm old.
like that
What I
commercial,
what
I
I
tell
don't
you.
like about getting old, Joe, is all these marks and stuff that come up on my hands and on my arms and
Yeah. You have to go online and buy that stuff for men that you put on and changes all that.
Jonathan says that you need to go and climb in on that boat.
No, I don't have to climb. The weather was talked about, correct.
Right on the ground.
I'll go back in the chat. It was like 2 minutes and 5 seconds.
13 minutes in, Joe. Get the climbing.
Get to
No,
climb.
go back in the
Get the
beginning. 2
climbing.
minutes.
13 minutes
said it,
in, Joe. Get the
he
climbing.
said about the weather. He said it's been sunny here.
Well, you were complaining it was windy there.
No, I didn't say anything about the weather.
You said yes, you did. He's around the boat. You said started right off.
I have not said anything about the weather today.
13 minutes in, Joe. Get the climbing. You lost
I
that
said
bet,
yesterday
buddy.
it was windy around the boat. Whenever I bend over, it's hard to fart.
What?
What's that? He said, what I don't like about getting old is whenever I bend over too hard, I fart uncomfortably. That was Randy.
Randy.
Excuse me? It's a song. Well, you don't need to be.
Yeah. Frank also said the same thing. He's been bruising on his arms and stuff very easily too.
I tell you what, if I sneeze, I move. If I let the thin and blood thin up, I take.
Give me the haircut. It's not yours.
I have been searching every STL file looking for a lily.
Lily?
I
Flower?
can't find anything except wall art. I can't find an individual flower. The only thing I can find is a water lily. Now, wait, I might have found something. I might have found it this way. No. What you over here barking about? You're not getting anything.
Mhm.
We got Tino working over here trying to. No, I said your name, but I'm not giving them. Go and get this. He walked away and he turned around, looked at me when I said his name, like, "Are you giving me something?" He was excited too.
Well, I fed Boone, and he's crashed out on the floor here. He was a wild man earlier today. He was running back and forth in the house and jumping on the couch and running in the living room, jumping on that couch, running back out to the deck room, jumped on that couch. Just a wild man. Frank says he's looking up plane tickets to go to New Orleans and get himself a free Avada.
Go for it. You want to spend that much money, just buy one.
Yeah, they're not that expensive right now, are they?
Oh, yeah, they are. Yes, sir. You got to buy the fly more kits. Unless you got an inside connection. And the only place that has it reasonably priced is the DJI store in what you call it, New York. But they're out of them right now.
Shit, they've been out of them since day one.
Cam Reese, DJI, they're out of them right now. But they said they got some coming in. And that's $489 for the battery and everything else. So my niece likes purple lilies. That's what she likes. And like I said, I
Yeah.
can't find. The only ones I find that are actual flower lily is the guy that's selling the STL files, and it's like 25 a piece. I made her a water lily, and I got the pad coming. It's gonna be finished in a minute, and that's what she's gonna get. Close as I can get to it until I find one.
Mad Prop says $400 on eBay and $392 on Media.
That's with no battery.
Yep. Yeah, Frank wants to know if you made a claim on your insurance. Yes, you did, and they approved it.
It's approved. I'm just waiting for them to call me to get the settlement. It's either today or tomorrow. Probably call me tomorrow when I'm not home.
It's always the way things work out.
Yeah, I got to work Tuesday night too now.
Really?
I got tomorrow in the afternoon, Saturday morning, and now Tuesday night. And Tuesday night's a baseball game.
Ugh.
Got to do a baseball game at Mandeville, Hamilton. And you need pictures from both teams. Good for me, because that means I'm just making money. That's all. And the baseball game's not bad because they're at nighttime and they're cool. Cooler.
Do you guys see Remote Pilot 101's video on part 108 for flying beyond visual line of sight? Nope, I don't really keep up on that subject, except for what y'all talk about on here. I don't know if Joe's seen it.
Well, you don't even have a drone anymore, do you, Justin?
No, I don't really keep up on the stuff except for what y'all talk about on here. Otherwise, I don't really care. Of course, my monitors are not compatible with that app. Damn it. Sucks.
No. Don't try to get nothing from me. I'm not giving you anything. Oh. Keeps trying. Keeps trying to get something. Now, PJ's not working. Where the hell is that?
Who knows?
He went
Probably
flying.
sleeping. Oh, he's watching the new TV. He's watching Pee Wee's Big
Oh yeah.
Adventure. He watched Pee Wee's Big Top yesterday, so it's Pee Wee's Big Adventure today.
Oh my god.
Justin, what are your kids doing for the summer?
Going to camp for a week or two, and then we're gonna probably go down to the Kennedy Space Center, deciding what we want to do. We're gonna go to the beach, but then try to figure out if we want to do that or go somewhere.
Thank you. I've been looking all over for that. Even at that place. Randy found a lily for me. On Maker World. I was in Maker World looking for a lily and didn't find that one. I have another one to make now. See how big this thing is?
Now, does Sarah have vacation time or what?
Yeah, she gets it.
Oh, Lord,
I don't know how much he's got. I have no idea. Yeah, I wish I was a frickin' choice.
Between,
No, I was just looking at monitors. It just sucks that they didn't put they really should have came with a remote control. Feel like that was a missed opportunity for a good built-in feature. Just a basic remote, input and volume up and down. That's all you need.
I mean, right here. Okay.
What?
I'm looking at this Lily. And I'll show you. Now you see the things coming out the middle? That must be pieces of filament. Looking at it now? That must be
Yep.
pieces of
It's
filament
hard.
that you cut.
I don't know though, because it's flat looking
No, yeah, but when
from
I
the side.
pull the model off, they don't have any of that. Let's see
Well, it
what
must be
says.
up to you to, oh, there it is.
Yeah, it's filament.
Yeah,
See, it looks like that's printed.
I don't know. Because it kind of looked like they were flat on that when you look at them on from the side.
Yeah.
So it must be printing them like that. Maybe they're just printing little tiny stems and gluing them all together.
Oh,
Yeah,
look
but
at it.
you see
There
that?
it shows it.
See that little piece right there? How it's got the piece on the bottom?
Yep.
They don't have that on any of the. I'll show you. That's all it comes to right here. 4 pieces, and that piece isn't there. If you notice right here, it's got a hole in the top, right? I
Yep.
bet you that's for putting filament in there, little strips of filament. I gotta go read it. That's probably what it is. To make me read. That's what it is. Basically, it's filament. You put 4 or 6 of them in there and kind of put a little touch of glue.
Where if I plugged infrared receiver in there, would that do it? What are you printing those for?
My niece.
Yeah.
She every time I bring roses and stuff over to the house, like for Mother's Day and stuff, she says I like lilies, purple ones. So next time I go over there, I'll have one for her. And she
That's
just
cool.
moved in. She just broke up with a boyfriend. So they bought a he bought a house. She moved into it. They just broke up. She just moved out. So I'll give
Oh,
her
you
a
should,
housewarming present.
you should print her a vase, little vase to
Yeah, I
go
can
with
do
it.
all of that.
Something for it to stand up in.
Brenda,
That Brenda?
how's your
Again?
pupper dog doing, Brenda? Good, I hope.
That'd be another sure bet.
What's that noise?
Now, Joe, are you all three of your dogs in good health?
As far as I know.
That for one's a little chunky, but
And she's
working
taking
on
a she's got a little heart murmur. So she's taking a pill for that. I've noticed that since I've given her that pill, she's acting a little different. She's getting a little more pep, you know?
yeah, plus she lost like a half a pound.
Yeah.
Trying to get her beach bod going for summer.
Yeah. She'll be walking around here praying, say, oh hell yeah, I'm sexy.
So I'm wondering if I buy a remote control with the IR infrared receiver and plug it in the
Yeah.
back of the monitor, if that would work. They'd be able to access the menu. I'd have to buy one just to try it though.
You know, they gotta have a better way when they put supports on things to get them off. I hate supports.
You have to cut them off, or how do you get them off, Joe?
Well, normally they don't stick hard enough and you can just clip them off with your finger.
Yeah. They
But some
kind
of
of,
them stick hard and then you gotta cut them off. You gotta be careful doing that.
and sometimes you'll get little nubs that you have to go back behind, maybe hit with a small razor blade or something.
Yeah.
Depends on if it wants to come off right.
So what are they talking about? They said Biden had a executive order that was written that protects some of the aliens, some of the illegal aliens.
Yeah, but executive orders can be turned over by the next president.
I know. So he needed. Why didn't he even talk about it? Go take
Well,
the
the
one.
guy, the
revoke
guy
it.
that they arrested, you're talking about that one, and he was yelling and screaming because he got some kind of a bunghole thing or whatever. That then,
Hey, he's a convicted murderer,
yeah,
and he says if he goes back to his country, they're going to hang him.
yeah.
But if you see illegal, and they said that something Biden signed protects him. So
Oh, like I
revoke it.
said, yeah, that's all you gotta do is just revoke it.
And then what you do is you tell the if you
Because
got to go to court with it, you tell him he's a threat. He's a convicted murderer. He's a threat to this country.
Cause
You know?
Biden did the same thing the day he took office. He immediately overturned a bunch of Trump's
Oh, yeah.
original,
Executive orders.
executive orders.
But they need to find out who pressed that button on that pin, that auto pin, and they need to bring him in under oath and question him about each executive order and see if he can answer them. If he can't answer them, he don't know about them. As long as he didn't do these, I'm telling you. And he's got to have, if you don't have knowledge of it, they need to revoke him.
Well, that's if they've even proven. I don't think anything's been said about that auto pin crap, though, has it?
Yeah, they're having big hearings about it right now.
Yeah, but I haven't seen anybody come out and say there was any actual proof of it yet. They're just,
I think some of the staffers have come out and said that a lot of time. I think some of the staffers have said that a lot of them were done and he wasn't there or something like that. Thought that came out already. So they need to figure this out. The Justice Department's looking into it.
well, that's what I'm saying, but they haven't really told us anything yet. I haven't heard anything at least. Just speculation more than anything. She had a busy day, some good, some bad, did some leash training, Brenda said.
Oh, so Brenda has been leash training Angel.
Yeah, Justin just read that.
Yeah. Well, Angel is a lot younger than Boone. Angel's like only about 4 or 5 months old. So she's like a teenager.
Well, they're easier to train when they're that little too. You actually stick to it and do it.
I'm Christine Hall, the United States Secretary. Over 100,000 illegal aliens. And if you're here illegally, you will be fined nearly $1,000 a day, prison, and deported. But if you register,
And then there's some dogs that just naturally will listen really well. Like Tyson, I never really had to train him, but he listens.
Well, Tyson sees you as his daddy because he's the one you rescued, right?
Yeah. Both of my dogs were from.
Yeah, but
One was from
you rescued Tyson off the street, right?
Yeah. But the other dogs, or Bo, he was from the pound.
I'm the president of After School All Stars. Through innovative enriching programs that help the students succeed.
Hanging with JD says, did you crash any drones today yet, Joe?
No, I'm not ever flying again. I'll sell all my drones. Say, show me the money. I'm done flying.
You want to make sure that they're taken care of. They're putting it on. Yeah. Time to take up a new hobby, Joe. Scuba diving.
Shit, I'm gonna move to the beach and just sit out there and watch the girls walk by.
That'll work. Come on, Booner.
It's an RC boat.
Jump up there. Jump up and lay down.
Paul, looks like you have a ship maybe 10, 15 minutes away heading up BBC chattering.
Trying to get rid of them.
I'm sure he's probably gonna leave in a minute.
I thought you trying to get rid of them.
That's what Jim said in the chat. That he's got a ship about 10, 15 minutes away.
I heard you, the moment he started talking, you let out the longest, you know, there could be pauses,
I'm gonna go catch that ship that I've been tracking.
There it is.
Boom. That's what he said.
Bunch of sure bets here.
You lost that first one, buddy.
Alright.
I won that first one. Justin was in at 2 minutes and 4 seconds and said it's been thunderstorms or something like that all
Yeah,
day.
no, but it was for that whole thing was over a specific person coming on. Not whether one
Don't
of us
matter. He
said it.
said it. He said it.
Yeah.
He would have give
He-
him another minute. He would have said it without you.
You specified that was Dominic.
Don't matter.
I might have to go back and watch the beginning and see.
He don't want to go out to that boat. That's what it is.
I'm not going out to that boat. I'm never going out to that boat again.
Yeah, you let Johnny talk you into it again. He'll find you a new obstacle.
something you don't associate with. I think you work with the whole hospital. But it worked, all right? And if you look on-
As soon as you get that about a 3.
Talk about the things that you want to do.
I'm not buying anymore. I quit.
So to me, that was a big goal.
Well, know what I read earlier. Well, if we don't get it in the next 6 months, we ain't gonna be able to get it.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
If they don't do their job, government don't do their job.
Well, they don't do their job anyway. We already know that.
Well, they should have been done it though. I mean, what is the holdup?
It's been done already. It's been done by the Pentagon. It's been done by a major group that does security checks.
Oh, okay.
Who are you talking about?
They have an audit done on DJI to find out if their information's safe.
So they don't end up banning it in 6 months.
Because it's in a bill, it's in the National Defense Bill, that at the end of the year, the 31st of December, if they don't, it's built in that they've got to have an audit done to check them out before then. If it does not get done, it automatically puts them on a ban list, on the ban
Yeah.
list. If it
So
does
that-
not get done,
That's how they
see,
gonna
that's
screw us,
wrong.
bro. That's how they gonna screw us right there. Oh, we forgot to do it, so it was automatically banned. Can't get no more.
don't worry. About every week I've got a bunch of stuff typed in already that I send to all the senators and president and everybody else about that.
They ain't listening.
They were down to 6 months. Somebody get this thing done because you're going to hurt all the first responders and you're going to have people die because they can't find them with a drone because the drone might be the safest way to find them, you know?
It ain't
And,
DJI. you gonna
and
find a
DJI
drone?
drones are the only ones that are good for this.
All right.
Well, it's not.
DJI, you're gonna be looking for the drone.
Well, the thing is too is the all those checks that were done how many years ago?
It was done several times. They've been
Yeah,
trying to
it's
blame DJI
over the last
for
4
doing
years.
it.
Because what they need to do is if they want to make the government feel at ease, they need to have at least a quarterly or yearly inspection done on the app. where it can be ran through security checks and then, because even if you run a security check on it now, that don't mean in 6 months or a year they couldn't do something.
Right.
Whatever that might be, I don't know. I'm just saying. That's something you'd have to keep up on consistently, because things are ever evolving on that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, you would think they would have some kind of agency or something that would be checking all the programs, applications, everything coming out of certain countries and double checking them and just checking them before they're allowed to be put on anything.
I thought that was what the FCC do.
Oh, they ain't checking all that shit. I don't think they have anything to do with that.
That came out nice, a little bit of water lily.
Oh, yeah, looks good.
Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna give her that as a housewarming. I might make that other one. This is close I can find to a lily. This one looks like it'd be easy to make though. Actually, it don't look easy to make. I have to put it in the thing and cut it, do the slicing and see.
One of the other ladies told me about this. And it was so cute.
If you are worried about some things about skin cancer, it's important to know that surgery isn't the only option. There's a lot of options. Gentle. Gentle. Since no other cancer, no problems. 99% cure about. Plus, there's no cutting and surgical stuff.
Oh, stop growling.
You need to try to get a 3D print of those two statues you got on your green screen. See if
Oh,
you
yeah.
can print that out.
That
Oh,
would be
dude,
nice.
that's when that bamboo would come in handy, especially for the military uniform. All the different colors and stuff.
Yeah, the problem with that is I'd have to have more than one EMS. Yeah, that would be cool if I could print that off.
Or even just a, like, what is that? What do they call it? A lithograph or whatever? A lithophane?
Yeah.
In the U.S. Post President Trump's tax cuts are important to veterans and working families. These tax cuts have saved us.
I need Randy to send me that link that he sent Johnny for that picture thing he made. I have some ideas on that.
What thing?
It's a picture he showed of Elvis,
Oh,
old picture.
mm,
Oh, yeah, he said they had a bunch of those.
Yeah, but he said
Right.
you got an app, you pay for it. I didn't think it was that expensive, but it's an app where you could use a picture and it'll make it out that picture. Because things like the wedding picture that my son really loves, of him and his wife.
Uh-huh.
Make one like that for them, an 8x10, or if I can make it, I think he can make it 8x10. Or it's just under 8x10. Well, Lance is off today too. You must be hanging with TJ.
Yeah, and then the problem is too, like Al said, he said he's tired of writing as senator. And I know when I was reading it, they could care less. Well, and the thing is, the vast majority of the population could really give a shit less, right?
Yeah, that's the problem. You don't have enough people.
For every one drone advocate, there's 80 people that don't give a shit or would just don't like them anyway, you know? It's going to be, those 80 people are going to be sprinkled with people that just don't like drones, think they're spying on them. There's ones that just don't care. Just not enough people, I don't think. Yeah, and plus, Al, I mean, not everybody sends in letters and stuff. A lot of people just complain, but don't actually try to get a hold of anybody. So, you got those people too. Yeah, possibility. Yeah, businesses are definitely going to get priority over airspace over just people wanting to fly. That's for sure. Yeah, it's true too, Al. Probably not going to be, like I said, not that American companies can't build those type of drones. They're just choosing not to. All they care about is military contracts, business contracts. Later. Plus you have the so-called pilots disregard the rules, regulations, everyone's supposed to follow procedures. Oh yeah, for sure, Jim, because every good, you don't hear about the good stories when drones do good. I mean, you'll hear about them, right? They'll be like, "Oh, they used a drone to find somebody," but they don't really highlight that fact, right? But somebody flies into a stadium during a football game and they got to shut it down for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you best believe you're gonna hear about that.
Working. Short term. Long term. That's why.
No, Al, you guys just get into RC cars instead.
Unlike ordinary. Nariva's revolutionary building has put
Everybody can switch to RC cars.
support 3 dimensions of memory. Take it from me. An elephant never forgets. When you need to remember.
I'll just stay with 3D printing.
Probably switch to underwater drone.
They're probably from China too. And they'll say, yeah, they're mapping the bottom of the sea.
Yep, defense or commercial. I think it'll be the two, Al. But if it's commercial, I don't know, mom and pop 107 pilots might be a thing of the past. Maybe these big companies coming in like the one Daryl works for get bigger and bigger, I have to work for one of them. Just do it, Dusty. Worst case scenario, you fail it. You try again another day.
Good
What's up,
afternoon,
Jason?
gentlemen.
What's up?
Good evening.
On my way home. Well, I got to go to the market first. My wife wants some gelato.
Uh-huh.
No.
Yeah,
Gelato?
gelato.
Gelato. I wonder if we talk about the same thing here.
You know, that's like ice cream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Chocolate and strawberry gelato.
The gut's starting to stick out a little bit more each day. Yeah.
Little bit.
keep eating that pie.
Oh, I already had some.
So you need to get the running treadmill for the video games.
The Virtuix for real. But you can't play Fortnite on that yet. So I gotta,
Yeah, you think if somebody designed something like that, right? The first thing you would want to do is make it compatible with like the 5 or top 10 best games in the world, like most
yeah.
played and everything.
I mean, from my perspective, all it is a freaking, what do you call it? A keyboard. You would think, but clearly it's not. It's more than that keyboard. But that would be super cool.
Hey, Jason, attention on deck.
Carry on, Joe, Captain.
What's up?
Good afternoon. Yeah, now that would be super cool if they could make it compatible with Fortnite. Maybe someday.
I mean, that's what I would do if I was designing a product. I'd want to make sure it's compatible with as many,
the popular games, right?
Yeah,
Call of
all
Duty,
the big games.
Fortnite, Halo.
Yeah, all your A tier games for sure.
Yeah. Maybe someday. Tell you what though, I've been eyeballing that Wooger haptic vest. I'm curious to know how it feel. I cut my grass this morning on the way before work. I was like, I think I'll get a little workout in. So I ran the lawnmower while I was cutting the grass.
I thought you bought that vest before and you didn't like it.
I thought about buying it,
Oh,
but I'm thinking about it again because I watched Ready Player One again.
oh yeah. If you could wear that on that treadmill, kind of give you that,
Yes,
yeah,
that'd be fun.
give you that kind of
That'd be fun.
realistic. Actually, that treadmill would probably do good with VR games. I think that's mainly what you use
Oh
it
yeah,
with, right? Isn't it VR?
I think so because you're wearing the goggles also.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Same one I'm thinking of. It's that rounded one, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like yeah, you're basically wearing like giant socks, footies over your sneakers or shoes, and you're running around on the thing, and you're sliding, if you will, like to press forward. But yeah, that would be super cool. Yep.
On the day they could do like holographic, I used to see what was that Star Trek? Was it Star Trek? Where they had the room they could go into?
Oh, and then get transported?
No. It was like a room you could go into and it had like it would set up simulations for you. Was it Star Trek?
Oh, I think I know. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Oh, the hologram room.
Yeah, and it would like they could set up like fighting scenes and different
Yeah,
things
the
like
Yeah.
that.
hologram room.
That would be so cool.
That would be awesome. For
Like for any type of game.
real. You could actually be the player.
Okay. So if you wanted to be okay, so if you had to survive in a zombie world, what kind of
Oh.
zombies would you want? Because every movie there's some that are way aggressive. There's some that are just kind of slow and dumb.
I want to play Halo if they was able to do that.
Hold on, it's super windy out here. Let me see what it think.
Yeah, Halo would be the game I would want to get in that in the hologram room. You literally be Master Chief and run through the maps.
Right.
That'd be cool.
Dutch Wolf, how's it going?
I probably just play Fortnite still. I know the controls.
But that's just it. You wouldn't have no controls. You literally be handling the
You
weapons
are the
from
control.
gun. Yeah.
That would be cool. Now, you could be any skin. That'd be cool to be Master Chief running
Right.
around on the Fortnite island and the Call of Duty island.
Well,
And
and then
all the
new ep-
islands.
one of the new episodes of Black Mirror on Netflix, they actually in the game or in the one of the episodes, they're actually people are playing a game like that. Like they go in and it looks real and everything, and then they can pretty much make their avatar however they want.
All right. All right. Gelato. There you go. Strawberry Belgian chocolate.
It's Paul Murray's channel, Dutch Wolf.
What's
What's
that?
up, Jim's Johnny? I was answering this person in the chat.
Oh, they can't read that. It says Palmer's channel.
I guess I don't know. So Jason,
hold on a sec. Okay.
I was gonna say, does your wife know you're out there hawking her name around as an excuse to get ice cream?
Say that again.
I said, does your wife know you're out there hawking her name around as an excuse to get ice cream?
Oh no, I was sent. I was sent. I'm on mission.
Information needed.
Oh God, I hate when I have to go to the store for somebody else. Especially if they don't have what they're looking for, and then you try to call them 15 times and they don't answer.
Insert cash or select payment type. Pin pad to complete transaction. Stand. Thank you for shopping. Your MVP card has been accepted.
All right. Whew.
Just wrote what Al put in the chat. He said Dutch was about to get 86 with that kindergarten question.
It's good outside.
No, you're good, Dutch Bowl. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Paul's not here right now. He's flying a ship with his drone.
Nice.
I wish they would open the self-checkout back up over at the Dollar General down the road. Cause I go in there and
They
get
don't
a lot
have
of,
it turned off.
no, yeah, they haven't used it in like 6 months. And I always go in there just to get little things here and there. And, there's always a line out the damn door because they only have one register. They'll have like 3 employees working in one register.
Wow, that sucks.
They don't use it for anything. It just sits there. All of them started doing that. There's actually quite a few companies that started reversing their self-checkout ideas.
Dude, have you tried the new battle, the Blitz Royale yet?
Yeah, I played a couple of rounds earlier. I won 1 round. I played 3 and won 1.
Tim's got 18 crowns now.
Yeah,
Or last I saw earlier.
I think he was up to 20 something.
Oh my gosh. He's like, how you
Yeah.
got just? I was like, 3.
It's a lot more fast paced than reloads. I'll tell you that. It's like
Yeah, it
reloads
is.
sped up times too.
I like it. It's the final fight.
I'm playing it now, but my signal keeps glitching. Keep getting
I am
me killed.
enjoying it.
Did you ever hardwire your Xbox, Jonathan?
Yeah, it's the storm. It's the storm that is doing.
Okay.
Yeah, my brother said something about they brought the Holo Twister back, but it was a mess up, so that they re-updated it in the game and pulled it out because they put it in for like a few hours. So he's been playing.
There's this one gun in that new game, and I can't Blitz. I can't remember what it's called, but that thing is powerful, man. It's like a Tommy. It's got like, it looks like kind of like a Tommy gun, except for the clips on, or the magazines on top of the gun.
Yeah.
That thing is just vicious, man. I was ripping people apart with that thing.
What is that called again? It was in that other season, the musical season.
We'll have to try that tonight if you want to play some of that.
Oh, I'm playing. Hell yeah. My brother's like, dude, let's go. Like, cause he got on maybe about an hour and a half ago, but I was like, I haven't had ice cream in like 5 days. I'm having ice cream tonight. Right now.
All right. I'll add
So-
you, Al.
I got some I ate ice cream as soon as I got home with pie.
Yeah, give me a few minutes. I'll pull up Epic and Edgy.
That's because I've been eating Twizzlers.
How much
Excuse
of that
me.
bag you got left? So you went and bought the the
Pound,
damn.
pound.
I'm,
Yeah.
oh wow.
I mean, I still have a lot left, more than half.
Twizzlers are like they can be addicting, especially if you got a big ass bag sitting there. You'll just keep grabbing one after another. Next thing you know, you done ate like
Oh,
20 of them.
oh yeah. No, they are. Dude, I could crush a whole bag in a sitting driving long distance. Just, you know, eating.
That bag you had the other night looked like the family reunion size. That was
Dude,
big.
it's a big bag. It's the biggest bag. I was like, ooh, pound, bet. But yeah, I'm gonna get home, eat some dinner, and then Fortnite. That's a nice truck. Yeah, there's a nice warm breeze blowing through around here.
That's nice right now. Like just the weather. The weather itself is nasty, but the temperature is really nice right now.
Yeah.
It's stormy and thundering out, but it's a lot cooler outside.
All right. All right, fellas. I'm gonna take off. Get my signal's gonna when I pull up to drive speed. So see you in a little bit.
Later.
Here's the forecast for tomorrow in Port Huron. Look for lots of clouds and thunderstorms, with a high of 79 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 66 degrees.
Let's see here. Hold on. Hold Fortnite. But copy that. Yeah, it's down in the mid 70s right now here. Corey. What's up, Warren? Yeah, I got you added. Al, you just have to, whenever you're back in the game, you can accept it. What are you playing, Al? Like which game are you playing? Are you playing builds or no builds? Or zero builds? Don't play builds because you'll get decimated. These fucking kids will keep putting you in a damn box.
Yeah. Fucking lag.
82 here at 6:17 p.m. Yep, so you're on the East Coast as well. Dutch Wolf. Did Paul get a new dog that walks across his screen? What? He got a new dog a while back.
Talking about Boone.
Yeah.
Paul, when you gonna get the Air 3S, man?
Dutch Wolf is in a little town called Chatsworth,
That's
Georgia.
not happening, Jonathan.
You know where Chatsworth is at, Jonathan?
No.
I guess that's where Dutch Wolf's at from.
That's for you guys.
Uh-huh. Uh,
It's killing me.
Oh, an insect crossed Paul's camera lens? Oh, okay, I didn't notice it. I must have missed that. Apparently you got an insect running around on your camera, Paul.
Eh? Who's that, Joe?
No, I was warned. I guess saw it. I didn't notice it. Dutch Wolf, I've been through Chatsworth. I have friends in Ackworth and Norita. I think Ackworth is only about an hour away.
In Illinois, every customer are seeing electricity bills rise by 50%. In Pennsylvania, PPL customers are paying 16% more from Apple this month. In Maryland, $15 to $18 a month.
Mark White's in.
What's up, Tim?
You guys been playing games, have you, or what?
Yeah. Oh, you think it's on the Stream Time live cam?
Yeah, the bug, yeah, it's on this cam right here.
Yeah.
Where'd Joe goes, eating dinner or what?
Oh no, he was on the
Then
phone and then he disappeared.
Tim, Warren, Al,
Or maybe
Brendan,
he's talking to his son.
What's up, Mark?
Jim, Justin, Jonathan.
Mark, what's good? How you doing, man?
How come Paul and mine are the only cameras showing on YouTube?
Yep. Everybody else got their camera turned off.
Yeah.
My camera's on there.
And Jim and JD.
What's going on, Mark?
I'm an hour late.
What have you been up to today, Mark?
I was busy sorting an email out to send off, and I didn't realise what time it had got to.
Yeah, usually you're one of the first ones here.
Yeah.
You finished Reacher yet?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yesterday. I'm not sure whether the third one was better than the other two. They were all pretty similar.
I like the third one the best. But yeah, like I said, each season was just kind of a new,
Yeah, it's
you
just
know, he ended
story.
up in some
Yeah.
town and getting into some shit with the people in the town.
Yeah. Except with the third one, it turned out to be somebody from his past.
Yeah. But his past always seems to kind of filter in here and there
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah, there was a lot of like telling you the history of the group in the third series. They kept on flashing back to when they were first formed and stuff like that.
Move, Bo.
In that last episode, one of his easy to learn lives with I don't believe it. When Paulie kept coming back.
I know, right? Did you get mine, Al? Was mine in there? Because if you've seen mine, you should have seen Tim's. Either that or he might have to resend it again. But look for you're going to see like a yellow explanation mark. Click there and it should have an area that says people trying to friend request you.
On Discord.
No, on Fortnite.
Oh, game. Yeah.
Hold on, let me pull up Fortnite real quick. And I'll show you where to go. I'll share the screen on here. Yeah, you can go to the game and do it. Like pull the actual game up. I'll show you here in a second. No, it should be in the menu in the home screen. Hold on, let me.
Well, we got up to about 75 today.
Yeah, I'll show you. Here, Al, once it's done connecting. So you go up here. You go right here. And then it should say friend invites right up here. You just go to your little picture, go down to the little person with the plus sign, and then go up to friend invites. Oh, no. Pull the actual game up, Al. Like, actually pull the game up. Which, like I said, if you're looking at the screen, you'll see what I'm doing in the game. And then when you go to friend invites, it should be under there if anybody sent you an invite. All right, where did Zoom go? There.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, you might as well just go ahead and get the update out of the way then now. Is it the 6? Is it around a 6 gig or is it like a big one? Shut up, Dusty. Don't be trying to steal the recruits.
But it's
He said, "Oh my God, not you too, Tom. Don't give in to the addiction."
11:30 at night, and it's still 70 degrees here.
9 gigabytes. Okay. Well, depending on how fast your internet is, and whether you got that thing plugged into the router or not. All right, then, Dusty, you're not allowed to play on Crash anymore. How about that? How about them apples? No more FPV games for you. There, Tim. I shared the screen and showed him where to go look for it in the game. So he was looking in the main menu of the PS4, so it wasn't showing up there. That's not a game. Okay, whatever.
Okay, I got the ship all edited and posted, and it's up online. The BBC St. Petersburg.
That's a cargo ship or a cruise ship?
It's a cargo ship. It actually is hauling on deck. It's got 6 or 8 of the great big windmill blades. Huge.
Oh, it's delivering new Phantom propellers to who was it? Was it Chris or Bob? Bob, wasn't it?
Yeah, me and Jason were talking about that earlier, Tim. Exactly, Dusty. course it is.
East Coast Thrill says, so you're saying Fortnite is training for future warfare?
Yeah, but
sir.
in reality, that's why or not every, but I'd say most robotics in the military, they've used Xbox or PlayStation style controllers. Because it's easy for a young kid to transition to learn how to fly or move something. And everybody else I know that does console updates, Al, they always seem to take fucking forever.
I think Joe's going to be missing all day tomorrow when he's got that.
Yeah, he's got some shooting to do,
Yeah.
Yeah. What is it?
but I don't think he does it in the morning.
7-on-7 or whatever it is.
Something like that.
Have a doctor's appointment in the morning
Oh, is
and
that?
tomorrow afternoon, 7-on-7.
Oh, okay.
I'm
So you
still
probably
working
aren't
with
going to be around then, huh, Joe?
Yeah.
it depends on tomorrow afternoon. I'm not sure. In the morning, I might be around for about 5 minutes.
Oh, we were talking about you playing that game earlier. Yeah, we were
Yeah.
probably gonna play it later tonight. 'Cause Jason wants
Talking
to
to me?
play it.
What are you talking about, Jason?
Oh, I was talking to Tim about Jason. Good.
Joe, what are you doing? Eating dinner?
No, I was on a phone call. I'm getting something done real quick.
Oh, okay.
I played 3 rounds of it earlier, Tim, right after you got off. As you were getting off your live, I jumped on and tried a couple games of it. I played 3, won 1 game out of the 3.
Joe, how are your two sons doing?
What?
As far as I know, they're doing fine.
So they've not killed each other yet.
At a point.
Well, they always got along well together, didn't they, Joe?
About 90% of the time. Yeah, hold on. I got to call somebody.
No, it does, Al. You got it plugged into Ethernet, Al, or is it just running off of wireless? Run that bitch up to the set it next to the router and plug it in.
Come on.
That might help cut it down if you plug it in. Or it could just be the read-write speed that those hard drives and those gaming consoles have. I don't know what it is, but it seems like everybody that's got consoles, it takes a while to update. Okay. All right. I guess you just ain't got no other choice. Sit back and wait, I guess. Plus, I've noticed, I don't know if anybody else plays Fortnite, but I've noticed that the updates seem to take forever. Just pulling the update down. Cause I downloaded 6 gigs worth of shit the other night. Took just a few minutes to do. And then I turned around, went to download a gig and a half from Epic and it took 20 minutes. It's ridiculous.
Well, I guess when you've got a couple of million people trying to download them all at the same time.
And that's what I'm thinking it was. I think Corey's the one that said that he said that might be an issue with it too. You probably did, but they just did another update like, was it the 17th? 2 days ago, I think, yeah. Might have been a day ago. No, it's 2 days ago. I think it was on the 17th. Yeah, it's the 19th. Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, they have about 1 a week. Yeah, usually the big ones are when it's a new season or mid-season like updates. Thank you, JD.
What are you betting, Justin? Do you think that Trump is going to bomb Iraq,
As far, you mean Iran? Yeah.
Iran?
Oh, I think so.
Because, the majority of the people don't think that Iran should have a nuclear weapon. However, they're kind of split on whether or not anybody should do anything,
Yeah,
Oh, cool. All right, I'll save that. Tim, thank you for sending that to me. Oh, I think he's gonna do it because they're already, I mean, they're at the point where their government's collapsing. I mean, why wouldn't you just keep going? And I mean, every time they put somebody else in charge of a position where somebody got killed, they don't last more than a few days and ended up killing that person.
I'm back.
I think he's gonna do it.
I had to put out some fires. No, I'm not giving you anything either. Go.
Yeah, thanks for that schedule, Tim. I'm gonna save that.
Joe, we were just talking about whether you think that we're going to put
Yeah.
the bomb on Iran.
I heard everything. I got that in my ear. Yeah,
Okay.
he's gonna bomb. He might do it tonight. I think he's supposed to address the nation tonight.
Yeah, I'll be on it a little bit, Laura.
No. If he
My
addressed the
internet
nation
speed
tonight, I
is
think he'll do it
1.1
tonight.
gigabytes.
Laura's pulling your hook in your mouth there, Justin.
Quit fishing, Laura. Okay, pack it in.
Yeah, I
Quit
got
walking all over other people's streams.
Yeah, Al, I got 2.5 up and down, so there's no reason a 1.6 gigabyte file
No
should have took
respect,
more.
Paul. She's on now, just bopping your stream.
Yeah,
Wait, hold
Stepping
on.
all on it.
Do
She don't
what?
respect
Trolling.
Laura. Pack it in.
she's trolling for people.
Push it, Brits.
Yeah. Well, David's not. So he obviously got him tied up in a corner somewhere.
Yeah. I think what's gonna piss Trump off the most, and it should get pissed off the most, is that Iran hit a hospital yesterday.
Yes, they did.
That would have pissed me off enough. I'd have hit him last night. And I still would not take out the Ayatollah. I'd tear that place up so bad that the people want to take him out. Let them take him out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but do you think that anybody over there has the strength to take them out?
I think
Because they're all so subservient, you know.
Yeah, they just need to grow some balls. But then
You know, it's kind of like towards the end of World War II. You know, Hitler wasn't well liked either, but nobody had the balls to take him out.
that's like how all the Democrats bow to Obama.
Yep.
Blizzard.
What do you want me to do?
Open the door.
Obama, Hillary,
Okay, bye.
and what's his
Okay.
name?
AOC.
No, AOC is not one of them. Starts with an S. Schuler.
Jeweler, yeah.
Yeah, they say everything they say, everybody repeats them. And everybody, if you notice, they all repeat the same thing, exactly word for word. They got that script they learned,
Mhm.
you know?
Finally caught that lizard.
And keeping it as a pet.
Nah. Dude, there's like
All I
millions of
can,
lizards
all I can
outside.
tell you is it's getting ready to happen.
It's just when, huh?
It's not gonna be long. He told them he's gonna make a decision within 2 weeks. That could be tonight. You know.
Yeah, because when he said that, you know, within 2 weeks they'll make a decision. They almost dared him. They said, if you dare do that, we'll attack America.
Yep. How they gonna do that when we blow up all that shit? Well, they're talking about, this is one of the things they are talking about, and they got to realize they got a bunch of homeboys here.
Yep.
Okay, a bunch of homeboys here that ain't gonna take shit, and they're talking about that over the last few years they've got a lot of sleeper cells here in Louisiana. I mean, not in Louisiana, in the United States, so that if something happens over there, they're gonna trigger them over here to start bombing stuff over here.
Yep, I agree, Frank. Yep.
There's gonna be a lot of people shot. I'm telling you. We're already in World War III, Tim.
Boner, stop. Get your.
It's just not everybody's involved.
You're a goofball. You know that?
Well, when he gave that ultimatum the other night, that heads up that night, said everybody needs to leave Tehran. About a third of the city gone.
Yep.
You ain't
He may
seen-
level it.
Well, the way I got it figured, you know, the freeways and the streets were just jam packed with cars going, and I
Well,
think that everybody that could get out went out, and those
Well,
that couldn't had just they're just stuck there.
Well, I was laughing because of the simple fact that that Russia reached out and offered to try to mediate a ceasefire, and I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Like what y'all got going on, and y'all trying to step in to mediate a ceasefire?
And Trump said, mediate this. No. That don't work today.
Right.
Lord help me. Can y'all hear her barking?
Yeah, just
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna jump off. I'll catch y'all later.
Oh well, okay. I guess.
Hook, line, and sinker.
Laura got to him, yep.
Hook, line, and sinker. Now we talk about that's not a man. We know who's got the pants in that couple.
Okay, Tim, Time to Fly says Russia supposedly sent 600 soldiers to one of the Iran's nuclear sites, and China has 2 ships going to the pure Persian Gulf.
They gave all the 2 ships they want. They also brought in 3 big planes the other day. At nighttime, snuck them in and landed and unloaded them, whatever they gave them. So we need to just take those ships out if we got to.
Yeah.
If anybody fires upon us, it'll be hell to pay. I'm telling you.
Maybe safe. It'll be all stuff from Timu.
Yeah, it might be. Opening up their own Temu store over there.
Mhm.
Jonathan is off the air.
He's
We got
there.
29 people watching because we were talking about the Iran deal. Johnny's in the chat, Joe.
Hey, Johnny.
What's up, Johnny?
Do you see what Tim says? Question: does it come down to every other country in the world has to comply with America?
Lord, you've been away too long.
Yep.
It's funny how every other country in the world depends on us.
Oh, Mad Prop says the power's out and every red light around. People don't know what to do when they're driving.
Yeah.
Huge storm came through, he says.
Well, they had a lovely sunny day in Connecticut.
Johnny, 3D print flyer. Just sitting there print. Come on.
I thought maybe Johnny was gonna come out here to tell you he went over and got your drone out of that tugboat.
No, he's smarter than that. No.
And of course, all of the leaders, Joe Biden led the 12-foot tree.
That was something. That's pretty cool, Johnny. Like that.
Oh, he's going tomorrow, Joe.
Yeah, you're right.
But he says,
Yeah, I saw that. It's pretty good. Pretty good, Johnny. I like that.
well, Johnny, you go ahead and you show Joe how it's done.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll get an ambulance out there for you. This ain't good. Hey, Johnny, send me the app. I don't have it anymore. I got rid of it when it wasn't working. And they got an app out there with the cameras on the boat, tugboat. Go back.
Well, we've had 2 days of hot weather and already they're threatening a hosepipe ban.
Now, which cams is Johnny talking about, Joe?
They've got cams out by the lighthouse on right by the tugboat.
Oh,
Yeah, I used to have it, but when it wasn't working, I deleted it. So you're gonna have to send it to me again. Yeah, I don't have it anymore.
Brenda,
he said it was-
Brenda, hello.
I think he said it was his brother-in-law. Dominic never came in, huh?
Who?
Dominic.
No, we haven't heard from Dominic.
Yeah.
I was trying to think if there was anybody else that would be on right now where he would be joining them, but
No, Ray Kelly starts in a bit.
2 minutes.
Hmm. And
well,
then,
when we were talking about Iran, we got up to 38 people. Now we got 43 people watching now. What the hell's going on?
Yeah, that's got to be a mistake.
what's it in arts? 3 consecutive conservative gimps going to start soon as well.
Johnny said he sent it to you, Joe.
Now, his Gimps comes on after Ray, isn't he?
I think so.
Who comes on after Ray?
Art.
Lloyd and Charles.
Art.
Thank you, Johnny.
Johnny said share the app. So Ray's coming on right now?
Yep.
So what do you think, Joe? Should we shut it down and send everybody over to Ray's?
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing both of them anyway. I'm gonna try to come on in the morning for a couple of minutes.
Okay. Okay, Mark, thanks for being here. Joe, we'll see you in the morning, maybe.
Yep, maybe.
Take care, everybody. Thanks for stopping by.